All right, let's talk about this time audit challenge that is starting this week. I am so excited because I want you to join me in this. If you were on and you heard, so a few years ago, I did this time audit, and it was part of a leadership class that I was going to. And in order to prep, we had homework, and the time audit was part of the homework. Now, I will say I am somebody who I feel is pretty organized. I've always worked with a calendar. In fact, some of you have seen the video of my preferred calendar that I really love, that it's a day and a month and a time blocks and all that stuff. I work off of lists. Like, I'm pretty effective, but doing this time audit was absolutely life changing. I learned so much about where I was spending my time, things that I was doing, and things that I didn't even realize. And it really impacted going forward how I ran my business, how I ran my life. Well, it's been a couple of years. It's actually been a number of years since I did this. And I'm in a season where I'm like, okay, I don't have a kid at home. Okay. I don't have little ones running around. I remember that season where I would sit at my desk and my daughter would be like under the desk and pulling out paper, and my desk would be a mess, and it would take me 2 hours to clean up, but it was worth it because I needed to work for an hour. Right. Like I remember that season, and the trying to juggle and whose friend could pick her up and all that kind of stuff. Well, that season is over, but I'm still finding myself where I feel like I'm trying to play catch up. And at the end of the day, I'm going, what did I get done? I didn't even feel like I was that productive. Or I just feel overwhelmed, or my list feels so long, or I feel like I'm being pulled in 10 different directions. And so I was thinking to myself recently, I think it's time I go back and do a time audit. Right? Like this was so life changing last time, and I'm in a different season, and it's been years. I'm going to go do it again. But then I thought, well, I bet other people could also benefit from this, not just me, right? So here's the deal. If you are a Hey Girl, You Can member, if you are part of our community, then you already have access to this, and it is free it's part of your membership. And so you don't need to purchase anything. You're just going to go to your portal, you're going to log in, you're going to go under the workbooks. I posted in our private Facebook group where you can find it. If you can't find it, let me know. I sent you an email, so you have access to all of this. You will get an email with the Zoom links, because I'm going to go live on Monday to kick it off, and then live on the following Monday to wrap it up, to give you a hands-on training and mentorship and one-on-one and all of that. We'll do a deep dive into your time audit. Like, it's going to be great. If you are not a member, then you have a couple options. One, you can become a member. That's really what you want to do anyway, right? Like, you don't want to be in business doing life by yourself. Let's just be clear on that. That is not good for anybody. Everybody in a business will do better when they have support, community, mentorship. It is who you surround yourself with, right? Like, one of the reasons I drive to Boston every month is to be around other women who are building their businesses, who are at the same level or higher, and to get in that mindset space, right? I just drove 8 hours each way out to a resort in Pennsylvania for a 3-day conference to get in the space, to get at the table. Like, I learned early on in my business that one of the reasons I was successful was because I surrounded myself with people who had gone before me, who had done that work, who had a skill and a knowledge and a level that I wanted. And that who I was with was going to be really impactful, because it was going to impact my mindset and how I was showing up. So you want a community. So your choices, let's talk about what your choices are, right? One is you can join our community. All right. So if you want to join our community, there's the link. You can go click on it. That's how you get into the community. And of course, once you're in the community, you get all the stuff, all the strategies, everything that's happening there. We're actually going to be kicking off the new year with the Hey Girl, You Can Grow a Business method. So it's going to be awesome. Get in there with that. If you don't want to do that and just want to do the time audit, then you can come here and just grab the time audit. It's a product that I normally have available in my store. However, what's going to be different if you get it right now, and if you get it right now before Monday, then you're going to get access to the Zooms. Okay. So I'm recording this, and we're going to kick this off. I'll give you the date in case you're watching the replay on this, which will be on the 15th. So December 15th, 2025. And we're going to kick that off. And so we're going to have a kickoff. Now, if you can't join the Zooms live, but you grab it now, you will get access. You'll get the replays. Okay. So we'll have a list of everybody who got their time audit, and you will, get access to those trainings. So it's not just doing the time audit, it's getting the support on the front end and the back end, so that you'll know how to do it effectively, how to really make this work for you. But then in the back end, how to really read the data that you get and what to do. This is the more important question, right? Like, what to do with the data that you get. How do you take what you learn and actually apply it in a way that's going to significantly impact and change your life? right? That's the key. It's we want to have change. And I really believe in, for me, I will tell you the reason I'm doing it. And I'm just inviting you if you want to do it with me because I am doing it, is that I want my 2026 to be different than my 25. I want every year of my life to be a better year where I grow personally, professionally, where I hit bigger goals. And so I think this is a really pivotal time of year to do it because we're doing it at the end of the year. It's not quite, Christmas and New Year's and everything yet. It's the week before, to kind of really evaluate what's going on and then being able to take that information and make adjustments over the end of December so that you set up your 2026 really strong. So that's why I'm doing it now, because I want to be able to have time to figure out what's going on, time audit myself, take that data, use that data to set myself up for 2026. So feel free to drop your questions in here. Some of you heard I've been banned from Facebook. I can't go live. So I'm not sure if you're watching this on Facebook. You may be watching a replay and not watching it live. Hopefully that will be over pretty soon. I think I've got like 2 weeks left of my ban. If anybody has a way to fix that, I've already sent in 3 requests and said like, hey, you guys have wrong information, but I still can't go live. It has been a complete wackadoo over here with that. But I'm very excited about this. Would love for you to be part of it. So who is this for? Again, if you're someone, and this is where I'm going from, like, I just feel overwhelmed. I feel like I have too much to do. I feel like I never have any time. If you say that regular, if you say, I have no time, I'm so busy. I have no time, I'm so busy, the time audit is for you. If you're like, I just can't get it all done, I don't have enough time, the time audit is for you. If you're like, I'm stressed out, I feel overwhelmed, I feel like, at the end of the day, I'm like, what did I do? I didn't really feel productive. I feel like I don't have time to do my real goals, my real dreams, the things, the projects that I want to work on. The time audit is for you. It was one of the best things that I did, one of the hardest things that I've done. I mean, the challenge is difficult. We're going to be auditing your time for a week. And that's going to be, I remember thinking, this is taking more time to do, right? Like, I don't have time. I'm doing this because I don't have time. And this is taking so much time to do. But the data that I got and what I was able to do with that information and how I was able to use that moving forward, it was so worth it. It was so worth it. So I'm excited just for myself because I want to see what's changed and I want to get that data again and be able to make changes. But I'm excited to share that journey with you and to teach you how to do it too, so that you can have massive shifts and change in your life. All right. So again, if you're a member of Hey Girl, You Can, go get it. It's in your library. I'm so excited for you to join us. If you're not, either become a member or just grab the time audit. And then I will see you guys on Monday.